What's going on, folks? This is, I don't remember what it was. Was it Gabe or Greg? Something like that. Most people just call me Gabe, just to let you know. But before we get started, I want you to know what I say or what my beliefs are don't represent what the schools are. So, I don't know if that's important or not, but there it is. Beautiful day outside. It's like February 21st, something like that. I think it's the 20th, 21st, something like that. And it's a beautiful day. Like I'm out in no sleeves and everything like that, but it's going to be a busy day. Last night I drove back and I had just enough gas to get back here to this spot. And I knew it was out because the steering wheel locked up and like that. But I still had battery issues. That was weird. So I got 2 gallons in and I was going to the gas station and filled up some more. And I noticed that my truck was overheating bad. It was up past the gauge of 260. That's not good. So naturally I did what I wanted it to cool down. It wasn't cool down quick enough for me, so I undid the radiator, which anybody knows anything about vehicles knows that if his car's overheating and I lift the lid off that radiator, the water's gonna spew out everywhere. I don't know if it's a bad thing to do. I don't know if it's bad for the vehicle. I know it's not technically the safest, really, just because I don't know, it caught me in the up here on the eyebrow. I don't know if you can see, it's a little red, but other than that, it just went everywhere else. And on your skin wasn't that bad, but on the face it was a little hot. This is Greg. Let me show you what we're dealing with. So I got to get this truck fixed today somehow. The problem isn't the water, because I don't see it leaking anywhere. I think I just haven't flushed it out in a while, which most of the time you don't have to, but I've got an old beat up truck that's in a wreck and sat and rusted for a while, and they put that fluid in the truck that is supposed to stop clogs, but it doesn't. As you can see, the water went everywhere, man. All over this alternator, which I'm most disappointed about, and as you can see, this belt is awful. I need a new belt, but I don't want to buy it because I also need a new AC clutch. So I don't know, I should buy a belt. And I gotta figure out a way to do this in under 100, because that's really what my budget's allowing. I make it drive enough to drive in Nashville traffic with oh gosh, I got a lot of work. I've got 2 hours to do it before I gotta be at work, so I'll just do the best I can to make this as entertaining and get as much done as I can. But I cannot work miracles, so so we'll see. Yeah, this is Greg. I don't know if you can see him too well. He's a 91 GMC Sonoma, which basically, it's I'm not sure if it's an S10, S15 equivalent. I think it's S15, just because it has the 4.3 V6, so it's a great engine. Really, if I were to recommend any truck, which of course I can only talk from my own experience, if I were to recommend any truck for a college individual, I'd say this one, just because it's not too bad on gas. I got the long bed that I haul my crap in, and I do scrap metal and stuff like that and make money with it. And it's a truck. It's not 4-wheel drive. That kind of sucks, but it's not really supposed to go in the mud. Not saying you can't put it there. Oh, to anyone who knows anything about cars, you know that if your water from a radiator looks like that, that's not good. That's actually a lot lighter color than it usually is. So that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm not claiming to be a mechanic or anything, that's for sure. Anything I know, it's just strictly because I've had to learn it. Excuse me. Alright, ain't that just something else? Okay, so I'm gonna get to work. So I'm gonna fill up these water jugs and start filling her, and then look for leaks. If I don't see any leaks, then I'm gonna try to drive her over to AutoZone so they can do a battery test and alternator test and all. After I clean it up, of course. What I'm gonna try to do now is start it and then give it a quick flush, fill it up. It ain't staying. Darn it. Come on now. Yeah, I know I'm not the prettiest looking right now. Not pretty fucking much time, but whatever, man. Let's see. So the idea is if it starts, we can flush some of that water out, get some new water in, and then drive it over to Opzo. Because I think the battery's probably bad. Just because I've had that one for a while, and it gets so much mud and corrosion on just from the water spewing everywhere that I think that's a problem. But we'll see. Please turn on. Hey, we got action. And as you might be able to tell, there's an exhaust leak. Pretty obviously. Yeah, I apologize again. That truck's pretty loud. It doesn't really need to be, and I can probably fix it. But why did I do that? Because then I wouldn't be loud anymore. So before I drive it off, I'm giving it one last clean with this old sock that I found. And the truck, I think it's been there 2 years. I'm gonna take it off after soccer practice. So I'm only cleaning the necessities, like this fuse box and brakes and battery and what that is. I think it's brake fluid distributor. It makes sense because it's next to where you put the brake fluid in, but I don't know about vehicles, man. Okay, so the truck is running. It's got very little battery life at all. Let's see, first. Get on the way. Alright. Power steering is a no. Don't know why. Usually it's not bad. So basically I'm driving off very little gas. An unsure coolant system. Something wrong with the power steering. Can't figure that one out either. An electrical problem. So, good thing is I don't get stressed. I actually like just fine. It's nothing new. But I do need to get the directions pulled up, so I'll give you a second. Cool. Yeah, so on the road, I reckon I can tell you about kind of who I am, what I do, what the idea is for the whatever this YouTube channel is. I don't know, I never always forget which website to make or whatever. I should just guess YouTube just because it's basically my TV. So I go to an art school, first of all, and so that's kind of interesting. I'm just a little different compared to most art students, as you would guess. That'll become more and more evident as this plays out, if it plays out. But that's the thing, is I am very busy, a lot, all the time. So I don't have a good camera, I'm using my phone. I would love to say I will make it very regular for these videos to happen, but I don't know if that will be the case. So anyway, but that's the thing, it's just like, if I figured my life is pretty interesting, it's different. The question is how is if people will find it interesting enough to want to watch it. If so, then it's here. If not, then whatever, I guess. But yeah, I don't go to art school to do art. Well, I mean, it is art, but it's film. So what I'd love to do is to just make for YouTube purposes, just make funny things and make them good. But I don't have that kind of time. Men can't multitask, so while I'm trying to talk to you and do directions, I'm also keeping an eye on every single one of my gauges, because any one of them could decide they don't want to shoot off somewhere. The disappointing thing about Nashville is there is no classic country station. Hold on. Excuse me. There is no classic country station. So there's a mix between a classic and a pop country station, but there is no strictly classic, and they always play the same classic songs over and over. They play all their songs over and over again. So like the radio's kind of not good over here. All right, cool. I'll leave y'all in here while I go inside, but I'll be right back. Okay, so good news. I'm a lot worse with vehicles than I thought I was. If anybody saw, they probably did. Just because, I mean, like now that I think about it, I should have saw that. Like I should have saw that. And anybody who knows anything about cars knows exactly what I'm talking about, and can tell me exactly what I'm talking about. The belt jumped off. I don't know how long it's been off. At some point, the belt came off, and so that didn't spin my alternator enough, or my water pump enough for them to do their jobs. So it's a lot cheaper fix than I thought it was, and definitely I'm very blessed to have it so. I went out to AutoZone, so I pulled the truck up, and the guy showed up and says, "I can't do nothing until you put the belt on." I'm like, "What?" And then I looked, and I'm like, "Oh man, you know, like, it's just like one of those things where, good Lord, thank you very much, but like, it prevented me from my own stupidity, that's for sure." I work for the school and do facilities, and that's, it's really nice because it's a little bit of hours, a little bit of money, and it's close. So, actually, I'm going to load up chairs in the back of the truck and throw them out. That's right, I remember now. Okay. Now it's raining, as it usually does in Nashville during Puddle of Tennessee. So that was work. It was just hauling crap today, the garbage. That's usually what it is. It ain't much more than that. But yeah, I think I've got a Bible study to go to today, actually. Just like the first one I've been to with this church before. So I mean, that'd be cool. Plus they got pizza, so that's another. It's just I don't really know other people or anything like that. So, but we both know the Bible. I figure it's not too much a jump. You know what I mean? And this is my side of the office space we got with the dorms. If you can tell, I'm a film major by that stuff. And then this is my side of the room, as you can tell by the mess. Actually, it's kind of funny. I was thinking about starting another YouTube channel and doing something with that. Just like I don't know much about cars, right? I mean, I know a little bit. Because like I've had to learn how to work on my own vehicle, and I'm very thankful for that. Like, cause it's a very useful skill to get. It's like very limited. Okay, so I don't want to sound in any way like I'm a professional, because I'm not. It's just whatever I've learned from people who know more and are professionals, and people who are less than professional, but just things to make it work. I wanted to do a channel that's kind of like a little more professional and a little more sorry, I was shaking my leg, so it's like stop moving the darn camera. I'd actually like to set it down if I could. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so I don't do fashion. Okay, I do more than I used to. Like I care more about what I wear now. But today wasn't one of those days because I was just going to be very busy and I'd be in and out of dirty stuff, and just so it didn't really matter. So I just put on things as the day went on, and so, but I got more compliments about what I was wearing today than like any other day. Like I think I look like the silliest guy to walk out anything, you know? I mean, hold on, no, can't really see. That's awkward. Why is this so weird? Can I zoom out anymore? No, I guess this is it. But yeah, like I just think I look silly because I have these long camo shorts and my steel toe boots on, and I slept in these darn shorts. So I threw on this. I like this shirt, the cutoff shirt. Wearing that most of the day, and then it got cold, so I threw on this denim jacket, and people were like, "Man, I dig your style." And I'm like, I think I look like the tackiest man around. But that's a good thing about art school, is like, apparently they like it. So cool. Like, basically, of the style, professional Top Gear with, is that it? Awesome. With kind of a, you know, like give it like actual stats and talk to people who actually know stuff about vehicles, and have another host and just basically go through a car show and kind of like give a review on it, because like I would like to cut like something to do with like a budget, you know, like just show that like not someone that can't obviously just spend money on a really nice new car and then all their worries be gone. Just somebody that's got like and I feel like somebody who is in that scenario can kind of talk more in a more relatable manner to sound more convincing. And so naturally I would do Greg, and I would just ask people around here if I could borrow their car for a day and get the feel of like how it drives, and talk to them about like what they like and don't like about it, and issues, and then talk to mechanics about like things that more often go wrong in these that dealers don't usually tell you. I don't know, I just think I could make some good content on it and people find it interesting and entertaining, and obviously be scripted. So yeah, that's kind of my idea, and I'm really sorry if the audio's crappy. It's just I'm using a phone, and I could maybe rig up a way to put that shotgun mic on, but I don't know how to. I mean, I could. How would I do that? I don't know. That's just something for me to think about. But yeah, so let me know what you think about that. If it'd be worth pursuing, because like I'm thinking I could also just make 20, like I don't know, 12 shows a season, and then like save them and then release them every week. But then take as long as I need to make individual shows, and you know it'd be something a little more manageable. And of course, I'd like to see, if I do pursue it, I'd like to see it paying off in a way, you know what I mean? And so I don't know, it's just an idea. If I don't, then it'll still be something where I get to practice. Practice either talking or researching or editing or something like that. So, yeah, anyway, it's just an idea. Please let me know what you think. If you like this video, please let me know. If you thought it was stupid, I mean, I suppose you could tell me. I don't care. And I appreciate you being someone to talk, just someone to talk to. And I'll see you next time. Bye.